Right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream of Bridge Constructor Portal, where we're going to continue doing backwards and the rest, since, well, that's what we gotta do. I don't know. Now, since it's been a little bit, I need to recheck what's the problem. So this is probably gonna take a little bit. This is fine. It comes down to this and this, so... Quite sure this works perfectly, or moderately. Nope. Yeah, this tiny thing. That should be fine. Now restart from scratch. Can't go inward with it, because if I did, it'd make all of them a mess. So this should fix it. Oh. That one little piece ruins the entire thing. That's really bad. Maybe if I do that. Alright. Test number 2. I'll probably get away with not having that little bend there now that it's a little further. But it doesn't hurt to just try something that already works. This is bad. It seems like they push each other out just fine. Something broke. What broke? Okay, it's something I expected to break. It's fine. That last one? Yes. We did it. In 5 minutes. So even better than last. What? So I want to hit the yellow one, and I want to hit the blue one, so I have to hit both. Since blue doesn't matter, can I just skip that? Like, what's this look like? Goes directly into there. Can I make it to where this goes up into here? Since this is illogical, and I don't think I'd want to go here. Actually. If I go... here. Something here has to change. I need to find a way to get through here as well, so that's fun. I'm quite sure I want this to go to blue? No, I want to go to yellow. So I need to find a way to throw it to there. That has less support than I expected. Okay, that works. Might as well see if this gets to the blue. If it does, maybe this will work. No. Uh-oh. This doesn't need to be so drawn. And this might fix it? That didn't do anything. Maybe if I increase it. Because I figure, why not try making it to where it'll last an envoy of 12. Also, this looks capable enough. And that's why I don't want it to jump like that. Now it's just chaotic. I could decrease the distance. Now that it's less jumpy, I guess. Although now it literally just jumps. This might go too far, I have no idea. Although, for the envoy, it may end up hitting other cars, now that I think about it. No way. I want to see what happens. It's not gonna get up, but, like, kind of funny. I like how this isn't even. How amazing. Definitely not a nuisance to my eyes. So that's too much. I have to remember what the problem was. Perfect. And then the momentum is terrifying. It tries to throw itself into here. How's it look again? Because it's very fast. Although maybe what I should be trying to do is increase the speed as much as possible. Okay, if I remember correctly, it was like this. Some kind of very good angle? I have to modify this. Make this a muscle. Surprisingly, this holds very well. So can this still go through? Surprisingly, yes. But because of the difference, it doesn't work. Also, need to change this, make this... It should have enough momentum to get thrown through that. But now I have to make this more secure. Might have to reduce something here. One thing I could do is a bit of rope. Okay, that should work better. But it's gonna need modifications again. Up. Sadly, that's very different. Dang it. Also need to increase this. Have to have it throw itself very far. Maybe angle this a bit. No, that's not a good angle. That's straight. I need to have it to where it's a little higher. Like that. And it'd be great if I could do that here too. That way it's just like gonna work. And I need to fix these things to where it's not gonna... Maybe decrease it by 2, up by 1? Nope. If I want to do that, I have to decrease that. No. Now this doesn't have anything though. Can it still make it? Well, it basically throws itself in. This is odd. Did it hit this? That worked. Somehow. Now let's see the... That might be too far. Okay, now it's not working. Can't say I'm surprised. Right, need to do the convoy and then make adjustments. So far all I did was reinforce things to try making them more consistent. That changed a lot. Why'd that happen? It's the same. I noticed that is higher than usual. Is it because of this? Looks like that really was the case. Reinforcing it makes it more consistent, meaning it messes up less. And because of that, it ends up worse. Somehow. Actually, this might end up better. That didn't hit it. So it didn't hit it the first time, probably due to the lack of weight. Now, let's see. Don't tell me it's because I left the people on. Probably reduce this. And still make it through that. These levels do get harder. Or so it seems. Why? So it gets caught. If I do that, maybe it'll... It makes sense, but at the same time, like, why do the wheels get caught? Oh, that's terrible. Maybe if I widen this? I don't expect it to do anything because it's like it gets thrown out directly at it. Right. Maybe? Can't forget that doing these things is more than just adding. There's also subtracting. Why did that happen? I'm checking the footage. It was bouncing? Why? Maybe. This shouldn't affect it in any way other than these bottom pieces. What? What? Why is it so... It didn't work when I tried going down, but it worked when I tried to go up. Maybe I just did it wrong, but... What happens if I could just get rid of that? It hits these guys. What if I make, like... something to slow them down? You know what? Ignore what I just said. Something to slow them down. Depends if I do this. No. What kind of purpose does this have? None. Why don't I just erase these things? Leave that one top bit. What's making it hit that? Also, I need to pay attention to see how far away I have to make this. It looks like it almost make... Can one of them make it, please? No. So why is it... It didn't hit him before. Is it because I made this more stable? That shouldn't matter, though. Yeah, that was the one where it did that. I've never seen that before. Alright, back to when I had that the same. Is it because this doesn't hit them off? It doesn't do anything though, and it's so early on that it shouldn't affect things. And yet somehow, it has a significant difference. Also, I noticed these guys are not doing their jobs. That should throw it too high. I'm quite sure. Yep. No. At this rate, it'll be like one level per episode. Will this work? I had it basically perfectly with those things. Also, just remember that's not... Wait, it's not... I just realized they're not hitting the yellow button. Why? I've never had a problem with the yellow button. It doesn't make sense. And then it's always just been the same thing of getting thrown in there. So why is it now acting fuss? That doesn't make any sense. What did I change that could cause that? Alright, let's go back to the basics. before I added all the string. Hits both buttons and gets through. Doesn't get through. What? It's the exact same thing every time, yet something is changing somehow. That doesn't add up. What could possibly be changing? And why would it be changing? Unless there's really a difference between convoy and drive? That doesn't make sense. Or at least, not in theory. This is the exact same thing as when I first did drive. And won. Watch, I'll do it again. That's it. Drive. The difference was nothing. And yet somehow, it changed. Now at least this one should make it. But you see, something changed between drive and convoy. That being the case, will it be the same, or will this also be different? Oh wait, no, never mind. Me dumb, I forgot that they all share the same, like, structure. So, just ignore that. I need to make this more secure. That way it's, like, not making any difference. I'd expect to be too heavy. That doesn't make sense. Could I just redo this from the start? Probably figure out an easier way. Maybe I don't need this. Maybe I just go for blue. From blue, go into yellow. Might as well see. That shouldn't work yet. Yep. Oh wait, no, this won't work. It'd probably be more effective to do something like... Hold up. Just want them to fall into yellow. Oh! It doesn't change the way their direction is. Interesting. So this does nothing. This does nothing. What'll happen if I do this? Really simplifying what I'm supposed to do. Makes you go backwards. Okay, there's some answers that I did not have before. With that being the case, it's illogical to do that. I would need to have it go forward. If it goes backwards, it's not going to work. But I would need to use everything. This is going to end up being super heavy if I do as I please. Maybe what I need to do is not connect everything. No. Maybe just not things that aren't important. If I use string, it's like it affects it less, right? Never mind, that's a base. I don't need to care about that. It's more like when it comes to this, it's probably better to use string so that way it holds it, but it's not being tied down by it. It affects it that much? That doesn't make sense. This doesn't get affected by that. Let's just erase. Let's see what this does. Doesn't work. Why? What is causing it to not hit this? Is it going too fast here? That shouldn't be possible. It's the exact same. That stuff isn't being messed with at all. Am I crazy or something? This one has no interference, so it should. I might need to modify these. I still think it shouldn't be affecting it this much. What's this look like? This? No, if I make it to where that's slower, it ruins this entire thing. I had to go away for half a second. What happened? It doesn't hit the button. Is it because this isn't this? There's no way that should be a big difference maker, right? Actually. Shorten it, maybe? Sometimes the smallest difference makes the biggest change. Like that somehow it didn't hit the button the first time. Is it because I made this no longer rope? That doesn't make sense. And if it skips the entire thing here, it doesn't make sense that changing this would change anything. It's like, because the air changed, everything is different. Let's just rise it a bit. Is that good? I don't know. Well, now I need that. That should be a higher angle since it's a different. Okay, that worked. Moving too fast? That's probably it. That being the case, could I just do the same thing I did with the other one? And that should make this more difficult for other things. Sadly. But it might work better. No, it tosses it. That's not what I need. Increase the run. It's just flying across the screen. Decrease the rise. that works, but at the same time, no, it doesn't. Does it work when it's like this? Oh, it does. What went wrong? How? I was so busy focusing on everything else. What happened? Happened here, if I'm not mistaken. Was there a problem with number 2? Oh, no, it was you. Well, it makes sense that'll happen again. Or not. So I'm gonna assume it's because this lost its support. Let's just do that and see what happens. Maybe it'll fix things, maybe it won't. Why? I'm gonna just go back to straighting it. Well, I see why now. If it's not like that, it'll cause problems. So how far is this gonna go? Ah, right. So that changed again. Is it because of this? Sorry. But is it because of this? If so, that's odd. Very odd. No, it's because it just feels like it. Which is the best thing of this game. I prefer the insanity thing. It's at least consistent. This isn't insanity. This is just nonsense. Then again, maybe it's because I don't know what I'm doing. That could be it, I guess. I just... Really? How much of this does it touch? Oh, so now it's consistently bad. Even though the main things I touched were here, it affects this. Logically speaking, most of the time this does not make sense, and this is probably why it doesn't work in most cases. Maybe it's because the thing I'm doing isn't consistent, I guess. Relies too much on chaos or luck or whatever. If that's the case, I don't get it. What am I doing differently? It was like here. You know what? I think it might be better if I just clear it and try doing it with as little as possible. Mm-hmm. 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 Stop. Hmm. That might lose out on the run. Nope. Seems to work perfectly fine. This doesn't work. Honestly, can't say I'm surprised. $10 and then I'll give up for today, because this is going to take a while. Fairly consistent, just not there yet. That's probably what I need to do, make it less bumpy. Wait. The kite just barely doesn't make it, so never mind. It moves too much. What happens if I bring it down? And then do that. Should make it better in some ways. I don't care about that right now. It looks consistent enough. I can move this back one. I don't know why I haven't done this yet. It's almost like I don't care. That's more than likely too high. And I care so much. So much. I need to make it better than that. a little muscle. Oh, that kind of reminds me of like a starship from those mobile games. Oh right, that just throws it too far. I don't care much. I only care as much as I'm supposed to. Well, it doesn't work anyway. Doesn't hit the button. Maybe if I lose out on some more rise? Or was that run? I don't really care. That was losing out on run. Oh, now it doesn't want to hit the button. So if I put it back, you know, the thing that comes after, will it hit the before again? No. There's no way that does. Wait, no, I just realized it doesn't matter if I do. You know what? I don't care. Let's try it anyway. Seems consistent enough. Oh, it just didn't do anything. Alright, without momentum I can't get up. Which is amazing! Hmm. And that should just hit itself. Because now it's too far. Is what I would say if it did anything. If I want it to work, I need to send it lower. See if there's anything on here. That seems to be around the same angle, considering it's on the same line. But maybe it doesn't fit that area. Nope. It only works because it's this long. Meaning I probably have to change something here to make it to where it works. Decrease the length so it decreases in speed. Because that works. I hate you. Just headbutts it, so this shouldn't work for anything. I hate them. No. I almost feel like someone with really low brain.
Also yourself.
How do you make it? Okay, let's look at this for what it is. So get rid of the bottom part and make all that look like that. So to do that, and how does this make everything magically better? Because now that doesn't work. And now somehow it does. Why? How does it magically start working on like the third or fourth one? What increases its speed that significantly? Yeah, it's got a stark difference. big difference. I hate you. It's been an hour and 2 minutes. We spent like more than half of that on this episode, on this level. I expected something like that. Actually, you know what? That's probably going to change something drastically. Also, just gotta pay attention to what's going on. By the way, yes, I did notice that this would need a change. I think it's this? Wait, let's just... I hate you. I expected this to be heavy. Hold up. Hold up. Gotta get more. When in doubt, make it worse. Why was that different? Wait. I need to lessen that. I'll go for 5 more minutes. I probably won't even notice. It got worse. Maybe go down a little. I should have known there'd be problems if it wasn't even consistent in the way they were thrown like that. Oh, well, you're dead. How many I destroyed? 2? Okay, so from what I gather, all I need is this area and this area. This is irrelevant. please. No. Can I just... That'll probably work. Wait. That might fix it. Because it changes the angles on both of them. Does that make sense? No! But has this game ever made sense? Mostly no. The more you play, the less consistent it likes to get. And is this about to work? Yep, looks like all I needed was an angle change. But that means we completed another one before we ended today's stream. So thank you everybody for joining me for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, please leave a suggestion for anything else you may want to see me play. Otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're from. And I hope to see you all again next time. So good night, everybody, and bye-bye. Wait.